Going on to you, Pisces. So you have the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Three of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, the Judgment, the Justice, the Two of Wands. Woo! All right. So interesting. What's so interesting is the fact that the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, this speaks to how a lot of you Pisces have essentially flipped the game on its head, right? Whenever it is this status quo, essentially, you flip the game on its head as to how it is that people can treat you. A lot of times in the past, people used to treat you with a certain level of disrespect, sadomasochism that Virgo and Pisces have to deal with, but not anymore. A lot of you Pisces are very much so aware, and you know what to do a little bit of whenever it is that someone would try to run those types of games on you. So the Two of Swords represents you have been essentially interacting with people, and whenever it is that a lot of you Pisces have found out that they are trying to run game on you, I just see that a lot of you Pisces, you know what it is that you're doing, and a lot of you Pisces know how to flip their game on its axis or on its head, and you end up reverse engineering everything that they were trying to give to you, right? Which makes them very dysfunctional, right? Which makes them very discombobulated, all over the place, confused. And the Three of Cups and the Six of Pentacles now represents, and this is why it is that you can't be with them, because ultimately the only type of people that they will be with is people that they can try to get caught up in the games. But considering the fact that you Pisces are not playing the game or playing their games, it's a sense of they can't be with you because, again, they are very much so afraid of what it is that you Pisces are capable of. I mean, you Pisces are able to see right through their games, and you're able to, whatever kind of game they're running on you, maybe even a combination of tactics, you're able to flip it on its head. And they'll look stupid because now it's a sense of, well, how could all this type of stuff be? But the problem is that the Five of Cups, sorry about that, the Five of Cups now is about how, since that's the case, the Five of Cups speaks to you don't necessarily, you feel bad that a lot of people have to do this, right? A lot of you Pisces feel bad that a lot of people have to resort to this low quality level in order for them to get attention, right? Because like it is, as I said before, people who play games, I've said this before and I'm gonna say it again, they're not bright, right? They don't really have a sense of long-term ideas or long-term benefits, right? Able to make sacrifices for the greater good, right? They're very much so immediate, only themselves fulfillment, right? And the Ten of Swords represents, that's the very same thing that burns bridges. But a lot of you Pisces have experienced that. And a lot of you Pisces have experiences with people who will do that to you. And that's part of what makes you so equipped and aware now. And that even to a point where the Judgment, you have surpassed other people. Right? I'm going to set it the other way around. You have surpassed other people when it comes to their ability to play games and waste people's time. It's not that you Pisces are wasting people's time. It's just that they're trying to waste your time. And most people will get caught up in the games, right? Most people will get caught up. Most people will start to think that, when they're trying to get to know you, that you are a pushover, right? And maybe back in the day when you didn't know any better, you would have invested more, because you can't fathom for the life of you why it is that, you know, this person is being so mean to you. But now a lot of you Pisces understand they're not planning on changing. They're not going to change. They're not planning on changing because, right? And the justice represents, and this is what it is that you've done. This is you flexing your power without having to actually go so hard to be disrespectful. You just choose not to participate in people's games. And that's a very hard thing to get over because, again, it's very much so that stench of no one can, no, I ain't gonna say no one because you could still get caught up, but it's gonna be that much harder for people to try, my family coming in, but it's gonna be that much harder for people to try to run that type of skullduggery on you because you are much more aware. And because of that, that will discourage, right, some of the people from actually talking to you. Like a lot of times, if you ever been in a situation, Pisces, where you're talking to somebody and it just seems like they're, you know, something had happened and they stop, y'all are cool and they just stop talking to you all of a sudden, part of it is because they don't see you as an easy target, right? And people who are dysfunctional like that, that's all it is that they're looking for. They're looking for easy targets, in essence. Because if a person was a more harder target, right? If a person was a harder target, usually, usually they get discouraged in the first place. So the Two of Wands now represents, and the Two of Wands also ultimately speaks to how people will end up revealing themselves to you, right? Regardless of however it is that they try to hide it. Because they could hide it for a short period of time, but they can't hide it even for a long period of time. They can't even hide it. Some of you Pisces, if you Pisces are getting really advanced with it, they can't even hide that they can't even hide that for as long as a week, because a lot of you Pisces are able to sniff that nonsense out. And again, it's just more respect that in the end, people who do run that type of game is going to give you, because a lot of you Pisces are very much so aware. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. We kind of went over the Wheel of Fortune very quickly. The Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, excuse me, Five of Wands, and then you have the Three of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, speaks to that level of fortune that I'm talking about. When we talk about fortune, right, it usually represents some form of wealth or whatever the case may be. And the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, Eight and Ace of Pentacles, speaks to you Pisces being wealthy. But what are you wealthy in? A lot of you Pisces are very much so wealthy in the knowledge department. You are aware of you have the knowledge that it is that you need in order for your interactions with other people to go more smoothly. A lot of times when you may have been younger, people would have tried to find all types of ways to be disrespectful. So the Five of Wands and Three of Pentacles, right, is about they may have even started up a fight or some sort of disagreement, some sort of argument or confrontation, and they would have had you apologizing for it. Three of Pentacles. And therefore the relationship that you had, relationships that you had in the past were not very reciprocal. There was not a lot of equal opportunity. There was very much so this person could pick an argument with you and then have you apologizing for the fact that they started up an argument deliberately. So, you know, a lot of you, like I said before, a lot of you Pisces are just very much so aware now of what's going on. And let's clarify the Justice. The Devil, Lovers, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, 4 major arcana back to back. To clarify a major arcana. Okay. So to clarify the Justice, yeah, like you knew that you couldn't trust. You know that you can't trust, because I'm speaking for present and future tense now. You know that you can't trust the people who try to run game on you, right? But also you know to be aware. You know that if you're going to be out here, you have to be very aware, because people will use sleight of tongue, meaning they will imply one thing but they mean something else. So the lovers, that's exactly what it is that they will imply. They will imply that y'all are on the verge or on the path of actually becoming something real, when it was actually a diversion. It was something to misdirect you or to distract you. So the star and the Wheel of Fortune represents, but this is where now a lot of you Pisces can't be distracted anymore, because you're like I said, your awareness, your mind has expanded. Your awareness is greater than what it was a few months ago. So it's going to be a very difficult time for more people to try to run game on you, because in essence, you are more suspicious now of how people interact with you, right? It's not just about, looking at it plainly. You realize that there's way too many people lying out here for you to just not, at the very least, be suspicious. You know what I mean? There's way too much lying. And there's way too much terrible things happening to people, where they're losing their money, they ended up in the poorhouse, worse, for you to just be lackadaisical and for you to just think that everyone has your best interest in mind. So that's pretty much it. That's the end of the reading. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. Right now, we're coming up on 9,000 subs. Smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Also, too, there's a link in the comment section called the link tree. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website. It has all my social media outlets, from my Instagram page. Go ahead and follow me there. My Teespring store, okay? I actually have it in the background here, but my Teespring store, which will have my hoodie with the official KSW stamp on it. Okay, that's how you know that it's an official Kareemspiritworks stamp. Also, too, the books that I have that are on Amazon, and if you would like to get a private tarot reading from me, the link to that will be in the link tree as well. So I just want to say thank you. Peace.